Hello, good evening, and welcome everyone to today's Footsoak and meditation. My name is Sudeep Hegde, and this is the second time that I am leading one of these sessions. We may have interacted before through the 21-day program, of course, but it's nice to be with you all today. So, just a quick introduction about myself. I live in South Carolina in the US, in a town called Clemson. I teach at Clemson University here. I'm in the Department of Industrial Engineering, and I've been practicing Sahaja Yoga since 2008. So, which is also the year that I came to the US from India. And I've been asked to share a little bit about myself as well as my journey in Sahaja Yoga. So, it's been obviously full of profound meditative experiences. But just thinking back, I guess I was seeking right from, well, as long back as I can remember. I was definitely always contemplative. Um, and in India, you have access to a lot of material in the spiritual realm, and I explored a lot of it. Um, and but I was never actually satisfied. I was still searching. But the things that I had read about, the lives and experiences of enlightened people, of saints, was always very inspiring for me. It always stood out as the ultimate thing to seek. Uh, Perhaps the purpose of life, or the answer to what is the purpose of life, lay somewhere in that zone. Um, so that kept me going, and it was after I finished my bachelor's in engineering in 2008 that I sort of realized this is not really going anywhere. I mean, I'm trying different things, but I'm not really able to make the connection between all those experiences that I've read about and my own path, sort of finding my own path. And I remember having this thought that let me just be. Let's stop waiting. Let's stop expecting. And soon after that, I would say within days of that thought, I came across somebody who was practicing Sahaja Yoga. In fact, I came across a couple of people who were doing it, and one of those was a coach. This was just before I was supposed to come to the US for my master's, and because my childhood, the game that I loved playing was cricket, I enrolled in a cricket camp for just a few months. And the coach happened to be a Sahaja Yogi who used to make all the players meditate in the morning before practice. And so I joined them, and I have to say, I didn't really feel anything. No cool breeze or no special experience, although I had meditated many times before. But I remember enjoying the cricket itself in a very different way than I had, uh, before that. It was um, it was a joy to play the game. And there was a certain serenity about being in that group and playing it. So I came to the US soon after, and it's really sort of funny, kind of uncanny how things start to fall in place. I came to the city of Buffalo in upstate New York, and at that time there was no one really practicing Sahaja Yoga there, but I came across it so happened that one person had actually moved to the city just a month before I came. He had come from Italy, and he had been basically practicing it all his life. And I was able to connect with him, and he and I started to meditate, once a week. And then I felt it when I was able to sit down one on one with him, and we did the realization exercise again. I felt that distinct cool, and I realized, okay, so this is true. Like everything that people have been saying is, it can actually be felt. There was no turning back after that, except that being sort of driven by sort of an intellectual direction and sort of a contemplative mind, I there was a lot of doubts. I was trying to understand it mentally and intellectually. And the reality of it all lies beyond what the mind can comprehend, at least what the rational mind can comprehend. And I struggled with that tension for many years. Um, I knew intellectually that everything in this world, in this universe, is orchestrated somehow. But it wasn't until Sahaja Yoga that I realized that you can actually feel that energy, and you're a part of that energy. It lies within you, and it connects you with everybody else and everything else around you. And just these experiences of the Kundalini, of this energy, feeling vibrations on your hand, on your Sahasrara, is not theory. It is practice, and what you feel, somebody else can feel. And then there have been numerous instances of that, like two or more people feeling exactly the same thing without a word being said, vibrationally. So that's been I mean, it's a revelation, but it's something that I feel like I've only scratched the surface. There's so much to understand, even in terms of the language of vibrations. So, I mean, I could go on, but we don't have a whole lot of time today. So I will stop here so that we can start the session today. So, as always, we will start with the foot soap. And so before that, let's just settle down, and gather our attention, take a few deep breaths, let us become prepared internally to be in meditation today. So let us start by raising that subtle energy, the Kundalini, 3 times, inviting her to ascend, to open our seventh center, and bring us into that state of connection, of meditation. And then let's balance ourselves 7 times. Before we put our feet into the water, let's humbly invoke the power and the qualities of the ocean into this water and salt. We can bring the right hand over the water and make these clockwise motions. And let's keep our attention at the top of our head, because when we are connected through the Sahasrara, the vibrations flow through us. And we can now put both our feet inside. Let's feel our natural connection with all the elements: water, earth, fire, ether, air. Let's put the right hand towards the earth. And make a humble appeal that let my left energy channel, the Ida Nadi, be completely cleared out. Let all the negative energies created with because of our interactions with our memories and all the unnecessary influences from our past, from our subconscious. Let that be released into the earth. The left side is our potential. So let that potential energy be pure. Let that pure desire be fully awakened. We can explore the effect of mantras on our subtle system. The mantra for the left side is Shri Mahakali Sakshat, Shri Bhairava Sakshat. These are aspects of the divine that govern our subconscious. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahakali Sakshat Shri Bhairava Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mata Ji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Let's bring the right hand back. We'll raise the left hand. Let my right energy channel, the Pingala Nadi, be cleared. Let me not be identified with my actions or even my thoughts or the fruits of those actions. It is when we let go of that ownership, of that identification, that the full powers of the Pingala Nadi can work. This kinetic energy can work to fulfill our potential. So let us get out of the way. The mantras for the right side, Shri Maha Saraswati Sakshat, Shri Hanumana Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Maha Saraswati Sakshat Shri Hanumana Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mata Ji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Bring the left hand down. Let's bring the right hand on our stomach, a few inches above the navel. Let's put our attention on this region known as the void that encompasses the second and the third chakras. Let's move the right hand slowly clockwise around this area. Let my guru principle be established. Let all the incompleteness in this principle be filled with the pure knowledge. And let all falsehood be removed. Let the power of the Guru be awakened and active. Let us affirm confidently, I am my own Guru. All the knowledge that is needed for my well-being, for my growth, is innate within me. It is accessible to my attention. Let me grow in my confidence. Let me grow in my depth. As this knowledge is assimilated. Let can bring our right hand back on our lap. As the chakras start to clear out, as the nadis clear out, you may even feel some heat releasing from your feet into the water. Or an increased flow of the breeze across your palms. Or a better sense of balance across the two hands. Or simply more peaceful within. So let's conclude the foot soak at this point. So we can take out our feet one by one and rinse them out. And we can set the foot soak bucket aside for now. We can dry our feet and just sit and continue to be in meditation, enjoying what is hopefully a more cleared, a more fresh, and a more peaceful state. We can also notice the state of our chakras. This sensitivity often improves after the foot soak. For instance, if you're still feeling some heaviness around the forehead, which is the sixth center or the location of the center, then you can put the right hand across the forehead, just gently press near the temples, and we say, I forgive everyone and I forgive myself. I forgive every thought. I am forgiveness itself. You feel some pressure at the back of the head, or if you feel pull or tingling on the left ring finger, then you can put the right hand behind the head, at the back of the head, and we just say, please forgive me if I have made any mistakes, knowingly or unknowingly. Please forgive all of my past and any problems that may have been inherited through family, society, community. Let's bring our right hand back. Let's bring the right hand on top of the head. Just press down the center of the head, the fontanelle region, and move the hand clockwise around the scalp. Inviting that energy, that mothering, nourishing energy. Mother, please help me grow in my connection. Take me deeper into the state of yoga. Take me deeper in meditation. Let's bring our hand down. We can let our attention rest in that space just above the head. Letting go of all thought. Let us acknowledge and thank that living energy within us for bringing us into a much more clear, perhaps a more sublime state of awareness, helping us disentangle from our thoughts and emotions, and allowing us to feel that peaceful bliss that comes with our connection with the whole. With that, let's conclude the meditation, at least the formal part of it, by raising the Kundalini again 3 times. And giving ourselves a bandhan. So thank you all once again for joining the session today, and hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and we will see you um, again next week. Thank you.